Well, don't look like I'm gonna get to do the join. Okay. Yes. Hello. Hi. This is Senior Moment with Millie and KUAW, Knowledge, Understanding, and Wisdom, the community global radio station. And if you would like, I am back for the first time in probably about 4 weeks now, but I'm back in the studio. I was at home, I was enjoying the home show. So today I'm back here. So you can call us on the phone here if you want to discuss any matter. Is 816-599-6893, and you can listen to us on KUAW.org. And also, if you want to leave your comments or questions, you can leave that at KUAW985 at gmail.com. And you can like us on Facebook, and that's KUAW 98.5. So we have Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, tune in, and you can like and share our page. So I'm back and I'm ready to talk to you guys about seniors. Now, today it's a little bit about seniors, and I'm going to do one segment on vacation, a little bit about the vacation. So, uh, 21 critical health tests for your 60 plus body. So, if you got a 60 plus body, I'm going to give you a little bit what I see in this AARP magazine. The AARP magazine always give me some good topics, and it let you know how to how you can measure or look at your body and tell whether you are where you should be. And everybody's not the same, so it's where you should be. And so uh, read your signs, test your vitals, take the best possible care of yourself now and for decades to come. So changes are changes are you're not a doctor. Oh, chances are you're not a doctor. So there's really no way for you to be an expert on, you know, uh, 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 helping your body out. So your body, as you go through your 60s, how to fill that knowledge gap. So this is how you fill that knowledge gap. You and its answer is simple. You learn to monitor yourself for symptoms and health signs by using comprehensive 4 steps at home self check. So, uh, your 60s are a critical time to address shortcomings and the appropriate to your health. And by because disease risk factors only raise with age. Say behavior science, and so you just have to uh, uh, do things that you can do at your age. There's a lot of things that you think, and some people still can do a lot of things, and it depends on how you can, uh, um, like when you walking up the steps, you walk up the steps, in which leg is weaker than the other, and I have that problem because it's one leg I favor more than I do the other. And here lately, I've been trying not to do that. I walk up the steps with the favor leg. I always put that favorite leg up first, and I keep doing that to put the first, and then I bring the other one up. I can't remember which leg is until I start walking on the steps. Then I realize what I'm doing. So instead of favoring that leg, I force myself to uh, put that leg that I don't favor up first, and then bring the other one up. So you have to, like they said, uh, get to know your body. Uh, so uh, that's what I practice, and that really helps. And it makes uh, uh, your leg feel better. It makes my leg feel better when I go ahead and keep doing uh, that, so that I won't favor that leg, and you get a little bit more strength in it. And now, also, if you can bend forward 90-degree, that means I'm just as flexible as ever. Well, hmm, I have to try that. I guess I haven't had any problems with that part of my body yet. So I can bend over, and I don't know if it's 90 degrees. I have to check that out. And your muscles and can be imbalanced, and can cause your ankle to be painful. Hmm. Well, uh, I do have muscle spasm, so I work on that. I read about, and my doctor told me what I need to take, and so I do take a pill. It's a magnesium pill, so I do take that for my muscle spasm, and it does work. So for me, it does work. So now, and don't always accept knee pains and uh, that bother you. You have to work with it. Uh, I don't know. Some people take a leaves, or some people uh, to help the pain, and they go for a walk uh, after they take the pill, so they can be comfortable walking. Uh, the simple test shows if I'm strong as I could be. Yeah, so a lot of different steps, like those two things you been over. Now, uh, shoulder, shoulders, and abdomen pain uh, test. I'm sorry. Shoulder and abdomen test. Uh, Stand face a mirror with your feet and shoulder wide apart. Raise one arm out to the side, and then lift it as high as you can. Next, repeat the other arm, and you should be able to raise your arm above your head on both sides. Okay. Okay, so some of these things are pretty simple, but you can I don't know if you can always do them. And hip flex test. Turn so that the mirror is to one side, and keep your arms by your side and your knees straight, but not locked. Not locked. And bend forward as forward you can without losing your balance. Okay, now without moving your feet, bend forward as far as you can. And you should be able to bend about 120 degree, 120 degree, fully forward to a 90 degree ankle, and then backwards roughly 30 degree. And if you can reach these target level, consider consulting a personal trainer or physical therapy. People who are 55 and older can lose 5 to 7 degree of range or motion every 10 years. So these tests are when you sit at home and don't get out a lot, like right now, this coronavirus got a lot of us in. And so if you practice, I'm going to have to put these up because I do some of these things, but not all of them. So maybe if I practice these, um, I'll stay uh, in pretty good shape. And that's what I try to do is try to do different things. So I have a hula hoop at home. I have a jump rope at home. Do I use it sometimes? Not all the time. And a chair with the flex, help you to flex your arm and your legs, and also a stationary bike. And I'm a again, so I use some of it. I mean, I use all of it, but not every day. Not every day. I try to do some things because you want to keep in shape. You just don't want to sit there and just watch television. That's definitely don't help your body to stay in shape. And you look for a trainer who know how to work with an older client. So all trainers is not trained to work with older clients, and so that means certified athlete trainer with a degree in physical therapy and or uh, a related field, and personal trainers who a senior fitness or a special population specialist for the National Strength and Conditioner Association, the NSCA, the National Academy of Sport Medicine, NASM, and the American Council or Exercise ACE. So we have a lot of people that you can get to help you if you can't do it on your own. And strength are your movement control throughout um, your day. And can each of your legs support your entire body, or one leg stronger than the other? And I did talk to you about I have that problem as wobbly, and do you make comprehensive for balancing? Can you balance yourself without uh, falling over? And do you have hip and knee pains? Well, quite a few people have that. Thank God don't have that yet. and strong are weak sides. You know, one side is weak, and the other side is stronger. So I think you can get that uh, if you exercise. You can build your strength up and build up um, how you are able to continue to work on your mobility. And now I think I will go ahead and break. I will go and come back. And this is KUAW, the Kansas City Global Community Radio Station, and Senior Moments with Millie. Be back in a minute.
Hey everybody, this is Scatter. You might remember me from way back in the Zodiac days. Be sure and check us out. We're going to be here every day from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock as old school with Scatter. Scatter's back. Check me out on the internet, KUAW.org. For all you Paseo Central Manulite people, want you to remember that in the 60s and the 70s, we had some good music. If you want to hear some of the Temptations, some of Smokey Robinson, some of the Tim Free, things that you don't get every day, DJ Scatter remembers he's going to have it for you.
Bank of Blue Valley is a proud sponsor of KUAW Radio. At Bank of Blue Valley, we believe that an understanding of financial values sets individuals up for a strong future. Whether you want to talk about checking and savings accounts, review lending alternatives, or discuss starting your own business, we have the right people to listen and advise. Visit us at bankbv.com to get started today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You're listening to 98.5. This is KUAW, Kansas City, Missouri. Glad you're listening. Keep tuning to the new voice in Kansas City.
Hi, my name is Felania Johnson, and I'm a freshman at Purcell Academy of Fine and Performing Arts.
My name is Mayan Charity, and I'm a 7th grader at Lincoln College Preparatory.
STEM is a program about science, technology, engineering, and math. More girls our age should get more involved in the program because there's a shortage of black girls in STEM.
African American women make up just 2% of engineers. Roughly 1/3 of students of color
Tycon Company, LLC, specializes in a wide range of construction services, which includes the removal and replacement of concrete curbs, sidewalk, driveway, and paving. They pride themselves in the quality of their service, but more importantly, with the...
Well, hi, I am back. This is Senior Moments with Millie, and I do come on every Tuesday at 2 p.m. And I was talking about 60 plus and some things that what your body, your muscles, your bones, and things can do, and what exercise tests that you need to do to find out if you needing training from a professional. So now what I wanted to end my show, this segment, is we have this coronavirus and we might not do a lot of traveling this year. So maybe we will think about traveling close to some of the lakes. It says show me the summer, take a break at one of these 5 Missouri lakes. And so Missouri have 5 lakes. So I mean, it looked like it's a lot of fun. And this is our AAA magazine. We get quite a few magazines, and I look at all of them to see what interesting to me. And this was interest to me that they have 5 lakes that you can go to. and one is the Lake of the Ozark. You can make reservation, and you can pull it up on your phone and look it up. And then you have Table Rock Lake. Enjoy that. We have they had cabins down there that we have rented and stayed. And then they have Mark Twain Lake. I don't know where that one is, but it's somewhere in Missouri. And let me see here. It is 285 miles of shoreline. Oh, it have a lot of shoreline, and also Table Rock Lake have 800 miles of shoreline, and Lake of the Ozark have 1,150 miles of shoreline. And we have Stockton Lake, and Stockton Lake has 298 miles of shoreline, and Lake Wapapu, Wappapello, and it have 180 miles of shoreline, and um, they are all in somewhere in South Missouri, and Mark Twain is up in the see east side of Missouri, and they all have a phone number. Just go to in your phone and pull up any one of those lakes, and they'll give you the phone number and all that, so you can go out and enjoy yourself during the um, summer months. And they have a lot of different things that you can do. They have water parks, and they also have what's that, Silver Dollar City down there in the Lake of the Ozark, not too far from Table Rock Lake and some of the other lakes. And the water parks is a lot of fun, and they have the lot of the gaming, well, uh, arcades and stuff. I don't know if that's what they call them, but they have places for you to have fun. And I see that they have um, kayaks. Trying to, I'm looking at it, just couldn't think of what. Oh, I should have been reading. And they probably have it on here, but you have kayaks that you can probably rent or maybe take your own, and uh, it's quite a few places you can go. You don't have to go a long ways anymore, and you got a lot of places here in the city. And hopefully by the summer, June, July, August, at least maybe July, August. I don't know about June, but maybe there'll be more out, and you just have to be careful with staying your distance and until they get find out what all going on, and wash your hands and stay your distance, wear your mask until they tell you you don't have to, uh, and and try to be obedient with a lot of the things, because it's really hard for people that like to go and don't like to sit still and like to be out all the time. Is This is really testing you, letting you know what all you can get into. But the one thing that I do like what's going on uh, with the coronavirus, they have started testing people in Missouri, and they are here in Kansas City, several places that you can get tested. And but also when they do announce they'll test you, you have to call in and make sure you're on the list, so you just can't drive up any place, because when they do put it up there, it fills up really quick. And so when you hear it, if you decide you want to test, make sure uh, you call in and make an appointment. Well, you're not making an appointment, but put you on a list. So when you drive up, they'll have you on that. And uh, that way, when people go back to work, at least a lot of people have got tested and they still can get tested. You just have to, you call your health department or um, your doctor's office or nurse and see where can you get tested if you want to get tested, and really the news let you know that too. And uh also I am gonna close because it's about time for me to end the show. But before I do end it, I'm gonna let everybody know Cheryl Underwood say drive souls to the pole, and we're gonna be doing that in June, and another, and then we have November. So the main thing is hopefully we do have the election in November, and we'll get to choose a president again. Uh, and I'm not going to say what's on my mind, but just make sure you do that. And if you have not signed up for your census, go ahead and do your census 2020, because you can be counted, and that would help your state to get money. So make sure you do that. And also, let me just close with this prayer. Lord, I pray for our nation, the leaders, and ask that you would give them the ability to make wise decisions and to govern with integrity and to accomplish the task in ways that builds up our nation, and may they bring glory and honor to your name as they serve our country. May God bless America. Amen. And this is Senior Moments with Millie. Have a good day.
Hey everybody, this is Scatter. You might remember me from way back in the Zodiac days. Be sure and check us out. We're going to be here every day from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock as Old School with Scatter. Scatter's back. Check me out on the internet, KUAW.org. For all you Paseo Central Manulite people, want you to remember that in the 60s and the 70s, we had some good music. If you want to hear some of the Temptations,